Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day outside. Sorry, I was just getting rid of one of those little things on the screen. It really is a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. There's a bit of wind though. The blue sky is gorgeous and it's got some wispy clouds across it. So who knows what the day will bring for us? And I can hear some birds in the tree. It's wonderful. Wonderful to be alive, and I'm rosboundy psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading in this wonderful day. On this wonderful day, the tongue does get twisted sometimes, but that's okay. Let's go across to the cards, and oh goodness, I think I heard Alexa saying something in the background. I shouldn't say her name. Maybe she'll respond. I don't know. The technology that we have, isn't it? Okay, let's just straighten that a little bit. Here we've got the cards that we're looking at today. This here, the three here are the main cards that we're reading. The two our cards are those wonderful extras that we give ourselves. And the main cards that I'm reading from, it is Lenormand, as mentioned in the start, Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie deck, and it's using the expanded edition. A gorgeous deck, lovely artwork. I just love his stuff. So we've got the Birch Broom and Whip. Now this is traditionally just the Whip card. I'm not sure when the Birch Broom came into existence as part of the Whip card, but in this particular deck it is part of it. Card 11, Jack of Clubs. Okay, so this is in our theme, as it is our theme for the day. So we're going to get some action. In the home space, we've got the house. So I think that's, oh my goodness, that's so perfect. Card 4 and the King of Hearts. So that's the home space. And in our workspace, card 35, the Anchor and 9 of Spades. Very relevant as well here for workspace. Okay, now our energy from our smaller deck. This is a gorgeous little Our Wisdom. So there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And look at those gorgeous little faces and those beautiful eyes. They do feel like they're the window to the soul, don't they? Just the wisdom in the owl face itself. It's just, I don't know, it's so hard to describe, isn't it? I can understand why there is that relationship. And here we've got the other Our Oracle card deck. And this one is the Shadow Shaman today. So it embraces the shadow within and without, guiding you through the depths of your soul. So it really does feel like we're on a soul journey today here with those that are happy little owls. It's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, let's zoom in and concentrate on the three that we have as our main card reading. Center those like we do. Oops, a little bit further, and there we have it. Okay, so as we're looking at the Birch Broom, but the Whip and the Birch Broom, interesting, isn't it? Now, just going to say hello to Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Lovely to have you here online. Good morning, Rod's girly, and all around the globe. Good afternoon or good evening. And yes, it's so sunshiny and blue skies, isn't it, at your North Adelaide space? Yeah, I'm the south, you're the north, and there we meet in between. Isn't it gorgeous? Lovely spring weather. And Fiona has already put up the numbers, the numerology for today, so I'll pop that on screen. And the date is an 8, and we have a 2 for each of those card numbers together. So the 2 and the 8 is a 1, so we're on a new journey, some energy that's fresh and new coming into our day today, okay, with that numerology. So thank you for that, Fiona. Thank you. Now, with our Whip, it is the energy of getting things done. I know that the Whip in eons past, times past, it's been something that's a chastisement, a punishment, a thing that really forces people to, it's control and that type of thing. I'm feeling the energy of it's its movement and the way that we have the sound. Because when I was a young kid, we had whips for the stock, so you'd actually crack the whip behind them. It wasn't something that you'd deliberately hit them with, it was just the sound, and they'd keep moving because of that sharp sound that a whip cracking does. So it's keeping that movement flowing. And with a broom here, it's clearing the way as we go as well. So it really brings forward that sense of a bit of work happening today, clearing and cleansing and getting that flow moving and the energy shifting. So what you're doing is really cleansing to a deeper sense, and especially since we had the Our Wisdom card over there, that we've got that, looking into the depths of our soul. I think what we are going to be doing is having that full flow of what is coming through us through our day to day and clearing the way as we're moving through it too. When it's not something that is going to be a self-flagellation or a punishment or anything at all like that. It is just that skill of movement and how we are putting it into place to keep ourselves moving and working and doing what we do. We might need to be cleansing and taking time for that meditation on what is being cleared before we actually move into that space and shift it forward into what's next, what is coming in behind us. That type of it creates that flow, that cycle, which a lot of life is, as we will have noticed. Well, I have, as I've moved along in my life. So, and I'm just looking at how that's curled around in the form of almost that Fibonacci spiral. So there's that other element of the energies and the energetics behind all that is, because the vibration and frequencies of the Fibonacci, go study that. Wow. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling as our theme for the day today. We do need to take that time to put ourselves in the flow, cleanse as we're moving forward and doing what we do through our day to day. Have that connection too with that deeper sense of other energies within that flow as well. The vibration of sounds, that is light, the energies of crystals, all things that are the metaphysical or the esoteric as well. We're not just on the physical plane. Remember that too. Okay, so connect with your spirit guides and the angels and other beings that you connect to that are for your positive. Well, it's for the good of all. Okay, what are we here for? To be helpful to each other and help each other grow and learn and grow. Okay, more comments have come in. So we've got Michaela now who has joined us. So morning, lovely Ros, and all have a wonderful day. Thanks, Michaela. And we've got those beautiful emojis as well. So thank you, Michaela. And we've got Sharon. Good morning, everyone. Blowing a gusty wind here. Yes, it is a bit gusty. It's stronger than it has been for a few days. So, looking forward to driving in it, as we do sometimes need to. And Michaela encouraging people at work. Well, yes, it is, partly, isn't it? I'm reading a fantasy book that has the whips and as an encouragement quite a bit through it. So I'm thinking, no, it's not for that. It's an interesting, of course, it's a fantasy book. I love reading those. And encouraging people, or wherever we are, exactly, Michaela. And a good to see you. So that's wonderful. And I'm pretty sure that might be a greeting to Fiona as well. One of the things with the way that the chat comes in behind the scenes in the studio, it doesn't show what order or which page, or whether you're sub chatting underneath something. So wherever that context is, it is always good to see everyone. And Fiona has put that on the other page, the numbers again. So day number of 8, and the cards are 2, which brings us to a 1 in combination of both. Thank you again, Fiona. I really love and appreciate that you do that. Thank you. And especially in, well, your struggles. We each have our struggles, but especially sending you that wonderful healing energies. Right. Here we are at our home space. So, this is the energies of the home, and what we have is the house. So, it is that focus on possibly some of what might be that invitation for maintenance and looking after the physical. And really, I noted yesterday as I came back into the house that there's some guttering has come away from the downpipes, or the downpipe has come away from the guttering. There's a little bit of a fix it needed, and I'm needing to actually do some maintenance. Do I hire someone? Do I do it myself? It's stuff I could probably do, but am I too old and wobbly to get on a ladder anymore? You know, it's all of those things that we need to um, gather our own information and judge for ourselves. Do we want to risk it? So have that closer look, but it is getting things into action. So it's something that needs to be done or organised to be done. Okay. And some of that in reference to our inner self as well. What sort of maintenance are we doing on that inner self? We've got the owls that has given us the wisdom of, there's so many reasons to be happy, and yet we still need to be looking into the depths of our soul. Okay, I'm looking across at those two cards because short memory span, all that. Forgot what was actually on them, but it's still relevant. It's using that wisdom in whatever capacity to continue, make our home a welcome space to be in. And we want to look after that physical aspect as well as that is the gathering together with family and friends within it. We're going through this very inviting gateway through that front door to be welcomed home and have that feeling of joining with others in that more intimate, close capacity of learning and understanding from each other in whatever way that we're together with those family and friends we've chosen. Okay, so it really brings, and all I'm doing is seeing this that looks like a nose today. So, maybe there's something that needs to be fresh aired. Open the windows and have that fresh air moving through and really ventilating your space to give it a clear, cleansing breath of fresh air. So that could be one of the things. We are in spring here in the Southern Hemisphere, so maybe it's time this weekend do the spring cleaning, that type of thing. And then we're really going to be getting that whip into action and the birch broom happening, aren't we? Right, so I'll just go back to the comments. Excuse me. And wherever we are, good to see you. We got up to that numeric. There we go. And Michaela is wishing you well to Fiona, which is lovely as well. And thank you, Sharon. And good to see you. Fiona is thanking Sharon. So some of these I probably don't need to put on the screen, but it's interesting. It's a lovely acknowledgement that we are interacting together as family. I love it. So Shaz, I was up until past 2 a.m. working on your website, so a little slower today. Was cold trying to sleep as you went to snuggle. I know those hours, working past midnight and into the wee hours of the morning. It does take a bit of time to get into that nice warmth of the bed. Did you wear your socks while you were doing it? Keep your feet warm? That's the biggest part I've found over time. And those beautiful emojis. Thank you so much, Michaela. And too blowy here for opening windows. But it'll get that fresh air through very quickly, wouldn't it? Open them a little gap. And, Sharon, girly, I was up early myself too. I got into copper wire pendants. Oh, and your pendants are absolutely delightful. They're lovely. Thanks for sharing that. You could list where you can find it. Well, do you sell them? That's the other thing, or do you just gift them? Lovely that people are connecting. It's so true, isn't it, Michaela? I love it too. Right, let's go to the anchor in the workspace. So we are needing that time where we've got the ability, it's in our control. This is our anchor. We can place it wherever we need to in our space, place, time of day, whatever time, whenever you feel like you're needing to have that stability in the day, that things are getting a bit too rough, put your anchor down. This chain anchors to wherever you need it to hold. Okay, so if it's a literal boat, that's where an anchor does best. It's what it's designed for. But if it's other things and places and spaces and whatever you're needing it for, it can just be for the moment that you feel your feet on the ground as if you are the anchor and you are grounding. If it needs to feel like it's a little more permanent, imagine yourself as the tree. And trees don't move, okay? Once they're grown, unless you transplant them forcefully, they stay where they are and grow and really go into depths. With the anchor, you have the ability to shift it as and when you need it to be moved. So once you know that you've got what you're needing to have done in in one particular space, you can lift it up and relocate. Wait till you've got the moment that you need to put it down again, and it's rinse and repeat. It's that type of energy that we've got today. As many times as you need to shift it around, you can. You can do what you need to in those moments where you've got that stability and knowing where you're at and what you're doing, and in the flow, get it done, lift up, move along, and continue. So it feels so much like we're in that flow today of the energy that's going to keep us moving when we need it to. It's not constant, it is when it's needed, okay? And the rest in your home space when you need it as well. Feeling that sense of family and hospitality at any point that you need to. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from these today, and that's the end of the message I've just asked, and that's what you can make of the message for yourself. Tap into what you're seeing from your soul level, what your spirit guides are giving you as the message. That is what is going to be the precedence over whatever my own interpretation or the messaging that's coming through. Although I trust that that's coming through direct from spirit anyway. You need to be able to interpret it for you. Just ask them if you've got a bit of a query. It is that direct relationship like we have through the technology we're using, and can create the sense of family in this group that are regulars coming in to watch this in the mornings, and other groups you may belong to on the internet. Just because it's a disconnected, we're not in the same room that we are over the system is that's used, the satellite and all the rest. It's all full on energy of some sort that's keeping us flowing and connecting together. Okay, now let's go back to where the last comments were, and from Michaela, lovely that people are connecting, and we've got Fiona. I do both, rosboundy girly, pay forward or sell, etc. Just depends on the pendant design. Oh, it's wonderful. I'd love to see some of your designs. I know I've seen a couple that you've posted up somewhere, but it's like anything. I tend not to go back and things fall in front of me. I go with a flow. I don't always do the bookmarking and all that stuff, or go back and look. But anyway, now, Shaz, I have a big day at the massage table today too. Silly me for not resting properly. Yeah, silly. But we get in the flow and we continue onward with what we have our focus on at the time. I've done it many a time, gone into the middle of the night and passed it into the early hours. You did chakra tower this morning, a nice pendant. Oh, that's wonderful. That would be wonderful. Thank you from Michaela, and enjoy the sunshine today, and it's beautiful. And thank you, Ros Girly. So glad I catch you live today. It all resonates with me. Have a good day, Ros and Girlies, and all around the world. Good afternoon or good evening. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And thank you so much, Fiona. And today I'm off to celebrate a life of a wonderful lady past. And, wherever we go, back home. So that's the focus of my day. It really is a celebration. and a joy to be able to share with family, extended family and friends. They're not part of my close family, but it's wonderful to be able to actually share like that in real life, as well as those who might be able to join via the internet. Sorry, I had something in front of me. Okie dokie. Now, and Fiona, you have some owl pendants and you've been thinking of me. Oh, thank you so much, Fiona. Oh, that's lovely. I love the jewellery as it's created. I don't wear much, as you can see. I don't wear rings. I don't wear earrings. I do have a few special pendants I wear occasionally, and that's about it for me. But it's wonderful to see the creations that people bring forward. So thank you for sharing that, Fiona. Now I am going to go because one needs to keep moving forward, having some breakfast, a coffee, getting into our day, and really living your life to the best that you can. Don't just let it slide past, live it for each moment that it is a blessing. Namaste.